Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to give a talk about atheism. As you know, my country, Myanmar, has been controlled for more than 2 decades, more than 3 decades, by a military regime. Since then, the people are almost undeveloped and almost difficult to learn things or difficult to express what they feel. And they are almost like a robot living in Burma. Therefore, education is poor, the condition of education is poor, the condition of economies are poor, the condition of international relationships are poor. And the study resources are poor, even in university and school. All of these things are very much undeveloped in Burma, and they're not very well organized. And you know, there's so many things coming now to Burma, like extremist religious phenomena. I don't want to refer to David Lahr, but I have to, that he didn't follow, he violated the law of the country, because already the government put the law not to gather for any reason, not to get spread the coronavirus. But he did it. He made a religious gathering together. Then almost more than half of the COVID-19 patients in hospital are spread in a religious community, the Christian religious gathering in the church or in somewhere else that he's giving talk. This is, I feel, is terrible, because I myself is a Buddhist monk here and I follow the country's law and regulations, and because I conduct actually 7 days meditation retreat every year, twice every year. And one in October and one in April. Then April retreat I have to cancel because the COVID-19 started, Wuhan virus, Chinese virus, COVID-19 virus started in December. Since then we have been worried about the virus, and people are not safe to live. Even when in Mahaganda or my monastery, there are 1,500 monks together. So we all worry about the virus to get infection. Therefore, we even in Mahaganda, we go on lockdown and we separated the monks. Even we don't gather even in the dining room to eat together. Before we eat together in the dining room, but because of the coronavirus, we stop eating together in the dining room. I feel sorry for that actually. When I saw first time that all the monks are separating, they took their food to their room and not eating together in the dining room, the empty dining room. When I saw that empty dining room in my monastery, I was so sorry for that. Then I came to my forest in March, at the end of March. And in April, this virus becomes more and more serious in my country. And still, the cases of the virus, confirmed virus cases are developed more than before, increasing. Therefore, I called a meeting with my committee of the meditation retreat, and we discussed about how to do it. And finally, we don't want to gather together for religious meditation retreat. So I told them we have to cancel this year, so we have to stay at home and learn meditation at home and practice at home. How? I follow the rules and regulations of the country. I am Buddhist monk. I am well educated and a graduated monk. I study Buddhist scriptures in Mahaganda, such a big and well-known monastery in Burma. And I have to be wise. I shouldn't be stupid by violating the rules and regulations for my religious purposes. So I canceled. But David Law didn't do that. And I don't want to call this personal name, but anyway, this is the truth. More than half of the virus confirmed cases, coronavirus patients, are from the David Law talk. Such like, the country's open, we have to be very careful. Burma, most of the Burmese majority educated people, majority well-known economic and social figure, they all should be very careful to take care of the country, to take care of the people who are not really well educated and who are not well developed in thoughts and philosophy. Very simple and honest. My people are so honest and simple because they have no national way of thinking, philosophical way of thinking, but they just stay as a Burmese and like in before. But we have to be careful to be aware of those kind of extreme phenomena of religious extremist or religious fanatic, not to come into the country, not to bother people who live peacefully in the country, because the country is open. The country is open now. Before 2010, that the country has been, everybody knows the country has been controlled by military regime. We are like a robot. We don't know how to respond, even if we express our feelings, our emotions, our speaks, our thoughts. They don't accept it. Sometimes we are worthy of the imprisonment for expressing what we feel or what our opinion is. They don't stand with the people. They just take them to put in the prison if they go against the military regime, their opinions and ideas. This is why many people are controlled and quiet and feared and worried and living in the country. However, we can't stand alone these days. We have to share our values and cultures and philosophy and education, the economy and everything we have to share with the entire global community. Because this is the life. This is called interconnectedness. According to the Buddha, dependent origination. We can stand alone. We can stand alone. We have to share opinions, ideas, economies, social values and cultures, thoughts and philosophy. We have to share with global community. Then we will see everyone is catching up with the world in advance. Then our people will not be late to go with the world. But now, the Myanmar people are very late, too late almost. And now atheists coming to Burma. Some young people are getting interested in atheists because they don't feel nice with the religion, Christianity, Islam, and Buddhists, and Hindus, and Jewish. They don't feel nice. Even if I'm a younger person, I think I will do atheist because I don't feel nice with the religion. But in my understanding, please, in my understanding, that Buddhism, this is the way that I wrote the book, that Buddhism is not religion for me. This is the reason I respect the Buddha and his teaching a lot. Buddhism is not the word religion. Do you know what Buddhism is? The Buddhism is system of wisdom, doctrine of wisdom that guides us how we should live in life every moment. Therefore, Buddhism shouldn't be translated as religion. Buddhism shouldn't be translated into religion because this doesn't make any sense of religion. Because there's no role of a God in Buddhism. It means Buddhism doesn't reject the existence of a God or accept existence of a God. You understand? Do you really understand? Buddhism has never rejected the existence of a God, and Buddhism has never accepted the existence of a God. It means there is no role of a God in Buddhism. I wrote these kind of more ideas, Buddhism with the science, in this book. This is Science Encountered, Mindfulness of Buddhism. This book is Science Encountered, Mindfulness of Buddhism. Of course, Science Encountered, Mindfulness of Buddhism, anyway. And also, my background of Buddhism, why I enjoyed Buddhism, why I enjoyed my monastic life, is meditation. I started my life in meditation center when I was 21 years old. I talk a lot about my biography and my history. I started this meditation when I was 21 years old, in third year of my university, and studying mathematics at university, Mandalay University. And because of that mathematics study, my brain becomes mathematic, my thought becomes like mathematics, and I'm critical. I don't want Vegas idea. I don't like complicated idea. I don't like confused answer. So I like clear answer. Clear comprehension, clear understanding, and by finding the solution mathematically. This is the way that my background is. So, my understanding of Buddhism is nothing to do with religion, because in religion you have to believe in something, but Buddhism doesn't teach you to believe in something, right? Everything is practical, particularly the meditation, for example, it's very much connected with our day-to-day life. If you just learn religious theory or Buddhism, I don't understand, but Buddhism for me is nothing to do with the religions that believe in its teaching. It goes like a science. And Buddhism goes like a science. When even you meditate, you try to observe the mind, the mental states, mental concomitants, and physical phenomena, emotional states. Of course, from paying attention to, beginning with the pay attention to the in-breath and out-breath, the rhythm of the breath. You have to observe the feeling and sensations. Whatever rises and passes away, whatever rises and passes away. You have to observe the emotions. You have to observe the judging mind. At the moment when it rises and passes away. At the moment when it rises and passes away. Of course, you have to start with the rhythm of breath. You have to start by paying attention to the rhythm of breath. The things that rises and passes away. Things rises and passes away. Think rises and passes away. Mental state, emotional state, feeling, sensation, physical feeling, physical sensation on the body. Everything rises and passes away in the flow and the flux of the physical and mental phenomena. You observe. This is called science of mind and science of body. Science of mind and matter, when you are mindfully paying attention to everything that rises and passes away within yourself. This is called psychology, neuroscience. When you are paying attention to meditation, it is called observing in a laboratory. You are a scientist. See things as they are. See things as they are. Racism passes away. Racism passes away. There's nothing to believe, nothing to do with the belief and faith. But you just mindfully observe things as they are into yourself, even meditation. This is my background. This is how I started Buddhism in my life. And it goes with my mathematic brain and critical brain together. Buddhism doesn't go against my critical brain. But mathematics is also going together with the Buddhist teaching properly. Therefore, as you know, the most well-known scientist, Albert Einstein, he said in Princeton University, it was 1950 or something around 1950. He gave a talk in Princeton University, United States. He said, the religion of future will be a cosmic religion. Einstein said, not me. Einstein said, not me. The religion of the future will be a cosmic religion. It should transcend a personal God, avoid dogma and theology. It should be based on a religious sense, rising from experiences of all things, natural and spiritual, as a meaningful unity. This is what Einstein said. I got really fascinating this idea, impressive to science. Einstein's advice in Princeton University when he was alive. Buddhism gives this description. If there is any religion that would cope with the modern scientific needs, it would be Buddhism. How beautiful it is. I don't praise Buddhism. I don't blame any other religion. But I mean that Buddhism can go with the science. This is what I mean. Don't think I am blaming other religion. I am condemning other religion. I have no idea. I have no such a mean idea in my mind. I will never blame any religion, but I will keep saying that, practicing that Buddhism for me is science. Science of mind and matter. Because we ourselves is nothing. We ourselves is nobody. But we ourselves is physical and mental phenomena. It's a connection, combination. This is how science, if you dissect rose, you can find the rose according to the science. They are combination. They are all compound. Like human being is like this. Human being is compound of mind and matter. Combination of mind and matter. When you meditate, you start learning the science of mind and matter. When you meditate, when you're mindfully observing everything within yourself, you started observing science of mind and matter. When the mind comes to you and stay calm with you, when the mind stays focused in everything with you, then you started feeling calm, tranquil, and peaceful. I feel now because my mind is with myself. When I'm focusing on the breathing in and out, please, all the atheists who think themselves as atheists, please pay attention to what I'm saying. I don't say anything to believe in. I don't say anything not to believe in, but I say in a practical manner, in a practical approach. What I want to say is that it is science, scientific talk, and scientific approach, and scientific understanding by critical thinking. So when you observe that mind and body connection, beginning with the breathing in and out, look how peaceful you are, how your mind is, how you are yourself. Otherwise, we are not ourselves. Our mind is like a monkey jumping out of ourselves and playing, running away, thinking too much of things outside. But when you do this, that monkey mind is kept quiet. That monkey mind is kept quiet within yourself. And when monkey mind is quiet, wandering mind is stopped, then no stress at the moment, no anxiety at the moment, no depression at the moment. When no stress, no anxiety, no depression, no worry, no fear, and you are 100% sure to become healthy. You are 100% sure to become healthy. This is not what my opinion is, but this is discovered by scientists, majority of well-known scientists across the world, particularly from Europe and America, of course. Therefore, all the atheists today, all the atheists that they believe in themselves, atheists today, be careful and be aware of what I'm saying. Whether I say I go against atheist or theist, against monotheist, I do nothing. I don't go anything against them. But what I'm saying is a scientific and practical approach of our mind, our science of mind and science of matter. There's nothing to do with the belief. The Buddha has never taught you to believe in something to do this, but you can do it without any belief. You can observe your mind and your matter. What's going on inside yourself, you can observe without belief, right? Therefore, I said often, there is nothing to do with the belief in anything in Buddha's teaching, right? So atheist doesn't mean, here I just want to repeat again, atheist is, the meaning of atheist is disbelief of existence of a God. This is what the atheist is. Atheist doesn't accept the existence of a God. You have to be clear. Atheist doesn't accept the existence of a God. Right? And this is your choice. Atheist doesn't mean to blame, to condemn, to give a pressure, to leave those who believe in God or who doesn't believe in God. You have no right to order those who believe in God not to believe in God. You have your own choice. And you have, at the same time, those who think of yourself atheist, please, you have to respect those who believe in God or who do not believe in God, who believe in religion or who do not believe in religion, because their own choice. You have your own choice, they have their own choice. Atheist has no right to go against, to force them, to tell them to leave their belief. You have no atheists who have no right. Also, the people, those who believe in religion or God, have no right to order you atheists not to do atheist, not to follow this. You have your own choice. People have their own choice. They have a right to choose for themselves, to follow their own choice. Everybody must be happy to be with their own choice. Everybody must be satisfied with what they choose, what they have chosen for their life. It doesn't mean you have to go against them, right? Otherwise, our society would be unstable. Our society would be turbulent. Our society would be unsafe. Our society would be very difficult to handle. Because we all are human beings. We all are human beings. We have to respect to each other. We have to be wise. We shouldn't be a fool to go against the other's choice, right? I'm really afraid in my country. My country is not well organized to education here in my country. And the people are reading and learning from online and from some books, and they are not really well trained an idea of atheist or theist or religion or Buddhism or Christianity, but they talk whatever they want, with many flaws in their talk and their actions. What I want is, when you choose something, this is your own choice. This doesn't mean you have to go against other people's choice, but you have to respect them. Then how should society's harmony if you do so? The Buddha's teaching for me is, it makes me harmony with everyone. I respect everyone. Since I became a monk, I have many friends from other countries, even from Europe and America and Asian countries, ASEAN countries. But I go always in harmony with them. And even when I travel to other countries to teach meditation, I open to everyone to come and join for this meditation. This meditation doesn't limit only Buddhist people. This meditation doesn't go against any tradition, any culture, any religious beliefs, any philosophy and psychology. It's opening. This meditation technique is opening because it's scientific research. Meditation is like a laboratory. Meditator yourself is like a scientist. The meditation technique is like a proof, like a tool to go into the laboratory to check, to see things, to experiment, right? So what I want to say is, even you choose atheist, you choose theist, you choose Christianity, you choose Buddhist, you choose Hindu, you choose Jewish, you choose anything. This is your choice. This is your choice. This doesn't mean to condemn, to blame to other people, to judge other people. Otherwise, we become stupid by blaming other people because of my choice is right, because I think my choice is right. This is really, really uneducated, unwise, and stupid. Okay, then, when you are atheist, okay, you have a choice that atheist, this is your own choice. You have to be happy with your own choice. But for this, don't blame other. Don't condemn other. Don't criticize other. Don't judge other. You have no right to judge, to condemn, to blame, to criticize for choosing that atheist. Okay? And then you should be educated. You should be wise. And you should be gentleman or gentle lady. And this is what I want to suggest. And at the same time, the meditation, the way that my background of Buddhism is meditation. That meditation is nothing to do with any religion. Because there's nothing to do with a belief in a faith. You can come and see A, He, But, Si, Ko, according to the quality of the Dharma taught by the Buddha. Come and see A, He, But, Si, Ko. Come and see A, He, But, Si, Ko. Sande, Ti, Ko. Visible, realizable by your own experience. Sande, Ti, Ko. When you do this, this is visible and realizable by your own experience, not by hearsay or by experiences of others, by talk of others, not by the gods, but you direct experience of yourself. With this meditation technique, when you practice it, how scientific it is. Therefore, in my opinion, you are Christian, I have no problem. You are Buddhist, I have no problem. You are atheist, I have no problem. You are theist, no problem. Jewish, no problem. Hindu, no problem. But being Buddhist is not enough. I said often, being Buddhist is not enough. Being Buddhist in the name is not enough. Being Christian in the name is not enough. Being Hindu in the name is not enough. Being Muslim in the name is not enough. Being Jewish in the name is not enough. Why? We need to learn the way how we should live. Right? Because when we are in a crisis, now for example, when we are in a crisis of coronavirus, and no God help, no prayer of God will work. Right? You understand? I'm not blaming anything. No God will help us. No prayer of God will help us. But we have to try. You have to struggle. to free from such a stupid virus, not to get infected. Look, around the world, everybody has to try to free from that kind of stupid virus across the world. And we are stressful, of course. Then this meditation is very helpful now to restore immune system, to keep your immune system stronger and healthier. This meditation, believe me, it is scientific research. When you do this meditation, even 48 minutes a day, I said 48 minutes a day, it keeps your immune system stronger and healthier. And resilience has become better. When you are in a crisis, you can immediately resilient to that crisis. You can recover immediately. This meditation is helpful. You don't need to believe in, but do it right now and right here. You don't need to believe in that meditation, but do it right now and right, because this is a practical approach. Right? Therefore, I have no problem with any religion. But I said often, being Buddhist in the name is not enough, being Christian in the name is not enough, being Hindu in the name is not enough, being Muslim in the name is not enough, being Jewish in the name is not enough, being anything in the name is not enough. But we have to learn. I don't blame you. Believe in. You can believe in whatever you want. I don't blame. You can believe in any God. I don't blame that. Buddha has never blamed that. But what I'm saying is, believe that. It's not enough. It's not enough. We have to learn the way, how to overcome that crisis, how to confront that crisis. Now we are in a coronavirus crisis, COVID-19 crisis, Wuhan virus crisis. Everybody has to face. We need our own way, technique. No God help, no prayer for God help. We should help each other. Then what we have to do is meditation. The meditation makes us softer, gentler, calmer, more peaceful to solve the problems, because more stay more focused at the problem at the moment, and that makes us really helpful. Therefore, I just want to remind you, you can be atheist, you can be theist, you can be Christian, you can be Buddhist, you can be Hindu, you can be Jewish. It's not enough. Please. Switch on attention. Please, switch on attention. Pay attention to whatever rises and passes within yourself, beginning with the rhythm of breath, in breath and out breath. This is called meditation. This meditation is scientifically increases your immune system. Make your immune system better, to resilient to the crisis, any crisis. Therefore, this meditation has nothing to do with any belief in faith and any religious belief, and this is very scientific. Therefore, I believe that Buddhism is, for me, particularly the Buddha's teaching, all of the Buddha's teachings for me is like very scientific. Very scientific. I hope you understand it. I hope you can do it. I hope you got it. Thank you for listening to my critical advice to everyone. May all of you be happy. May all of you free from such a stupid coronavirus. May all of you can recover soon as possible. Thank you.